How's it going, guys? Today I got the HK VP70z, and this is also known as the Matilda in the Resident Evil series. As far as the Resident Evil series go, this was one of Leon S. Kennedy's primary handguns in RE2, 4, and 6, I believe, if I can recall. It's been a while since I played it. Today I'm just going to go over a brief review of the handgun, and let's go ahead and start. So, the HK VP70z is chambered in 9mm, and it was released into the civilian market in the 1970s, and it's a pretty historical handgun. It was the first polymer frame handgun to be developed. It comes with the 18 round magazine, and this is a double stack magazine. As far as the magazine release goes for the gun, it's a heel type magazine release. So there's a lever down here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a lever down here at the heel of the magazine well, and in order here, I'll give you a demo. So once you're done shooting, you're gonna have to depress on that lever, and it releases the magazine. And the magazines don't drop freely on this gun. You physically have to remove them, at least based on my experience of owning the gun. There is no slide lock for this handgun. As you can see, there's no slide lock. Let's go ahead and go over the sights on this gun. There's nothing too cool about the sights. The rear sight is a fixed straight blade sight. Let's see. Zoom focus on for you guys. Alright, there you go. So it's a fixed blade sight, and then the front sight, it's just a ramped sight with the middle portion milled out and the top polished. Nothing cool about the front sight as well. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on to the trigger of this gun. So this gun is a striker fired double action only trigger. It has a safety button right here. Right now the safety button is engaged in the safety mode, which prevents the operator from pulling the trigger. And go ahead and disengage the safety by pressing down on that button, and on the other side you'll see that there's a red indicator right here on the other side of the button, which indicates that the gun is now in kill mode and you're able to start shooting. Alright, so the trigger pull of this gun is pretty bad. I own a lot of HK pistols, and the standard for the double action on HK pistols is about 11.5 pounds. This gun, it's probably more than 11.5 for sure. I think that's one of the most negative parts about this gun, and a lot of users complain about the trigger pull of this gun. But aside from that, shooting this gun at the range, it's pretty accurate. I was able to hold my grouping within 7 to 15 yards of test firing the gun with an 8-inch target. I was able to hold my grouping fairly well. The only negative part is after a couple rounds of shooting this gun, your trigger finger probably will get a little exhausted. At least mine did. Now, field stripping this gun is fairly simple. All you have to do is pull down on the notch right here on the right side of the gun right here, and there's another one on the left side of the gun right here. So go ahead and take your thumb and your index finger, and then go ahead and pull it down like so. Once you pull down the notches, they hang freely. And what you want to do next is pull the slide back, all the way back, and then tilt it slightly upwards at a 45-degree angle, and voila, field stripped. And putting it back together is simple. Same way, align the spring, and then you pull the slide all the way back. It locks in place, and let go, and then boom, locks in place. push the notches back up and you're good to go. So that's all I really had for this gun. I bought this gun primarily because I'm an HK collector and a Resident Evil fan. Aside from that, I don't think it's really practical. I don't carry it as my CCW, nor do I carry it as my service pistol. It just mainly stays in my safe, but it's cool to have, and it was a must-have for me. So I hope you guys liked the video, and have a good day. Oh, and I forgot to mention to all you new subscribers, this is gonna be the next video, and I dedicate this to all the Resident Evil fans.